Hello children, welcome back to this video session of Maths. Now we are going to solve exercise 3.2. Here we discuss about the equivalent ratios. Let us get into the session.
Look at this exercise 3.2, equivalent ratios. To get an equivalent ratios by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by a common number. To get an equivalent ratios by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by a common number. That is equivalent ratios. And then first question, fill in the blanks of the given equivalent ratios. Listen, 3:5 equal to 9:. 3:5. How will you write in fraction? 3 by 5 equal to 9 by dash. Listen, what number we have to multiply with 3? We get 9. That is 3. 3 3s are 9. Same number multiplied by denominator also. That is 15. So 15 is the answer. To get an equivalent ratios by multiplying or dividing anything you have to do with the common number, that is same number you should multiply, right? So 5 3s are 15. 15 is the answer. Next one, 4:5 is equal to dash is to 10. Write down in fraction 4 by 5 equal to dash by 10. What number we have to multiply with 5? We get 10. That is 2. So we should multiply the same number with numerator. So that is 8. 4 2s are 8. 8 is the answer here. Next one, 6:2 dash. 6 by dash equal to 1 by 2. 6 divided by some number we get 1. What's the number? That is a number divided by same number we get 1 divided by itself, that is 6 equal to 1. Here multiply with 6. So that is 6. Here also multiply with 6, that is 12. That is divided by 6 we get 2. So 12 is the answer here. Second one, complete the table. Here they given feet and inches. 1 feet equal to 12 inch. So 2 feet equal to 12 into 2, 24. 3 feet equal to 12 into 3. That is 12 3s are 36. So 36 is the answer here. And 72 inches here. How will you find out the feet? 3 feet means 36. We have to multiply with 12. Here they given the inches. So 72 divided by 12. That we get the feet. What's that? Six, 3, 4 3s are 12. Here 2 3s are 6. Balance 1, it becomes 12. So 4. 4 ones are 4, 6 fours are 24. So 6 is the answer here. Next one. Next table column, days and weeks. They gives days, 28 days. For 28 days, 4 weeks. 21 days means 3 weeks. Here 2 weeks means how many days? 4 weeks. Per week 7 days is there, right? You know that very well. 1 week equal to 7 days. So 4 weeks equal to 28. 7 into 4. 3 weeks means 3 into 7, 21. 2 weeks, that is 2 sevens are 14. 14 days. Here 63 they given. So how many days? 63 divided by 7. So how many weeks? 9 times. 9 sevens are 63. So 9 weeks equal to 63 days. Next one, say true or false. 5 is to 7 is equivalent to 21 is to 15. Check that. 5 is to 7. How will you write in fraction? 5 by 7. 15 3 times. So 15 divided by 21. Write in the ratio means 15 is to 21. But they given 21 is to 15. So that is wrong. So false. Next, if 40 is divided in the ratio 3 is to 2, then the larger part is 24. Listen, number of parts equal to 5 parts. That means 3 plus 2, 5 parts equal to how much? 40. So 1 part equal to 40 divided by 5, that is 8. 1 part equal to 8. So 3 8s are 3 is to 2 means 3 into 8, 2 into 8. 24, here 16. So larger part is 24 they given. So that is true. Other part is 16 only. So 24 is the last. Fourth question, give 2 equivalent ratios for each of the following. First one, write in fraction form. Fraction form, that is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, that is multiplied by 2. We get both numerator and denominator multiplied by 2. We get 3 2s are 6 divided by 2 2s are 4. And then 3 by 2 multiplied by 3. We get, that is 3 3s are 9 divided by 2 3s are 6. Now the equivalent ratios 6 by 4 and 9 by 6. How will you write in ratio? That is 6 is to 4 and 9 is to 6. That is the equivalent ratios. Next one, 1 is to 6. In fraction form, 1 by 6. Now 1 by 6 multiply by 2 first. So that is 1 into 2 and 6 into 2. That is equal to 1 2s are 2 divided by 6 2s are 12. And 1 by 6 multiplied by 3. That is 3. Here also multiply by 3. That is 1 3 is 3. 6 3s are 18. Now the equivalent ratios. Two by 12, that is 2:12, and 3 by 18, that is 3:18. Next one, 5:4. In fraction form, 5 by 4. 5 by 4 multiplied by 2, we get 5 2s are 10 divided by 4 2s are 8, and multiplied by 3, we get 5 3s are 15 divided by 4 3s are 12. Now the equivalent ratio, that is 10:8 and 15:12. That is the answer. Fifth one, which of the two ratios is larger? First subdivision, 4:5 or 8:15. Listen. First write in fraction form. 4:5, that is 4 by 5. Here 8:15, that is 8 by 15. Now, how will you find out which one is greater in the fraction? Take the LCM for denominators 5 and 15 to equalize the denominators. That is 5 and 15. 5 1 is 5, 5 3s are 15. So LCM equal to 5 3s are 15. Now, at what number we have to multiply with 5 to get 15? That is 3. So multiply with 3 in numerator also. Now it is 4 3s are 12 divided by 15. Here already is there 15, so multiply with 1. So 8 1 is 8 divided by 15. Now the denominators are equal. Compare the numerator, which one is greater? That is 12. So 12 by 15 is greater than 8 by 15. Now, which one is greater in ratio? That is 4:5 is larger one. That is the answer. Next one, 3:4 or 7:8. Write down in fraction form, 3 by 4 or 7 by 8. Now, what is the procedure? Take LCM for the denominators 4 and 8. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Again divisible by 2. 1 2 is 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 2s are 4. Again divided by 2, 1 1. Now LCM equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So LCM is 8. Part number you have to multiply. What number we have to multiply to get 8? That is 2. Here already 8 is there, so multiply with 1. 3 2s are 6 by 8 or 7 1 is 7 by 8. Now the denominators are equal. So which one is greater in numerator? That is 7 is greater one. So 6 by 8 is less than 7 by 8. So 7 by 8 is the greater one, that goes to 7 is to 8 is larger. Next is sum 1 is to 2 or 2 is to 1. Write down in fraction form 1 by 2, here 2 by 1. Take LCM means we get 2. We know that. So here 2 is there. What number we have to multiply with 1 to get 2 means 2. Now 1 by 2 or 2 2s are 4 by 2. Now the denominators are same. Which one is greater here in numerator? That is 4. So 1 by 2 is less than 4 by 2. So 4 by 2 is greater one. Corresponding ratio is 2 is to 1. So 2 is to 1 is larger. The sixth one, divide the numbers given below in the required ratio. First subdivision, 20 in the ratio 3 is to 2. 20 is there, it is divided into 3 parts and 2 parts. So total number of parts equal to 3 plus 2, that is 5 parts. So 5 parts equal to 20, that is given, right? 5 parts equal to 20. Now we want to find out 3 parts and 2 parts how much. So 3 parts equal to 3 by total number of parts is 5 into which one? 20. So that is 5 1 is 5, 4 5s are 20. So 3 4s are 12. So 3 parts equal to 12. Now we want to find out 2 parts. 2 parts equal to 2 by total number of parts 5 into 20. Cancellation, 5 1 is 5, 4 5s are 20. So 2 4s are 8. That is 2 parts. Right? 20 and 8, sorry 12 and 8, 20. So 20 is divided into 3 parts equal to 12 and 2 parts is 8. So answer is 12 and 8. Next sum, 27 in the ratio of 4 is to 5. 27 is divided into 4 parts and 5 parts. Total number of parts equal to 4 plus 5, that is 9 parts. So 9 parts given what? 9 parts equal to 27. Now we want to find out 4 parts and 5 parts. First 4 parts. 4 parts equal to 4 by total number of parts is 9 into how much? 27. 9 1 is 9, 9 3s are 27. So 4 3s are 12. 4 parts is 12. And now 4 parts is 12. 5 parts. 5 parts is 5 by total number of parts 9 into 27. 9 1 is 9, 9 3s are 27. Multiply the remaining numbers, 5 3s are 15. That is 5 parts. So answer is 12 and 15. Check the 12 plus 15, we get 27. So 9 parts is 27. Third one, 40 in the ratio 6:14. So total number of parts equal to 6 plus 14. How much? 20 parts. What they given? 20 parts equal to 40. Now we want to find out 6 parts and 14 parts. Therefore 6 parts equal to 6 by total number of parts is 20 into 40. 21 is 20. 2 times is 40. 2 20s are 40. Multiply the remaining numbers. 6 2s are 12. That is 6 parts. Now 14 parts equal to 14 divided by total number of parts is 20 into 40. Same thing, 21 is 20, 22s are 40. Multiply the remaining numbers, 14 2s are 28, that is 14 parts. So answer 12 and 28. Seventh sum. In a family, the amount spent in a month for buying provisions and vegetables are in the ratio 3:2. If the allotted amount is 4,000, then what will be the amount spent for provisions and vegetables? Listen. Total amount equal to 4,000. Total number of parts three parts for provision and 2 parts for vegetables. So totally 3 plus 2 5 parts. Now first one, amount spent for provisions equal to how many parts for provisions? 3 parts. So 3 by total number of parts is 5 into 4,000. Now the cancellation, 5 1 is 5, 8 5s are 40, put 2 zeros. Multiply the remaining numbers, 3 8s are 24 and 2 zeros. So totally 2,400 rupees. That is for provisions. Second one, amount spent for vegetables. How many parts? 2 parts for vegetables. So 2 by 5 into 4,000. 5 1 is 5, 5 8s are 40, put 2 zeros, so 800. 2 800s is rupees 1600, that is for vegetables. So amount for provision is 2400 and vegetables rupees 1600, totally 4000 rupees. Eighth one, a line segment 63 centimeter long is to be divided into two parts in the ratio 3:4. Find the length of each part. Listen. They given the total length of the line segment equal to 63 centimeter. It is divided into two parts in the ratio how much? 3:4. So total number of parts. We want to divide it, that is 3 plus 4, that is 7 parts. Listen children, a line segment that is 63 centimeter long, it is divided into 3 parts and 4 parts. So 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. Here 4 parts. We want to find out the length of 3 parts and 4 parts. That is the question. So length of first 3 parts equal to 3 divided by total number of parts is 7 into total length 63. Cancel the number. 1 7 is 7. 9 7s are 63. Multiply the remaining numbers. 3 9s are 27 centimeter. That is 3 parts. And then length of 4 parts equal to 4 divided by total number of parts 7 into total length 63. 7 1 is 7, 7 9s are 63. Multiply the numbers. 4 into 9, 36 centimeter. That is 4 parts. Length of 4 parts is 36 centimeter. So this is 27 centimeter and this one is 36 centimeter. So that is the answer. Here exercise 3 is over. So children, practice well. I'll see you again in next exercise.